Sorry, hi. Welcome to Postcards from Lowell. And this is a postcard from Lowell, courtesy of Christopher, Jean, Susie, and Megan, I don't know her middle name, Jones. Anyway, thank you very much. They went to Lowell and got me that. This phone is from my sister Joan. Oh, don't want to talk on it yet. And this is my Lowell sign from Joan. And this spare phone, we have two lines going here, is from our buddy Adam Messer. Thank you all very much for contributing. And of course,
Coaster in hand.
I like the coaster,
Yeah,
flying coaster. Anyway, that's my mug that my daughter Carol gave me. It was Justin's mug, and everything tastes better in it. And today, that is delicious iced coffee. Can't tell you the brand name, but it's Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, it's delicious. Oh, Chad, I'm running late again, so I'm going to have to do his job. I don't get paid any extra for doing his job. Okay. Sound.
Rolling.
Lights.
Rolling.
No, not really. Why don't you throw them on?
Okay. Rolling.
Hold on. Lights. Rolling. Camera.
Rolling.
Action. Oh, man. All right. See that? Without Chad, we just barely get by. Anyway, this is Postcards from Lowell. In my postcard from Lowell today, I had lived, I only remember as far back as being 2 years old. And the house I lived in then, I think we lived in for a year before at another address. So from the time I was 1 until the time I just turned 8, lived in that house. It was a rental in Lowell. And my father did not get along with the landlord. One of those, landlord-tenant things. Now, I know my parents. They always paid their rent. They paid their rent on time. They kept a clean house. They took care of things. Sometimes with a landlord, that just ain't enough. Seriously, they were good neighbors, good people. And, of course, if I was in the family, there were no brats. Everyone behaved. It was wonderful. Well, the landlord happened to live next door. And because he lived next door, there was a lot of contact with and I just remember my father growling something at the landlord growling back. And again, they stayed there for 7 years with this fight between each other. And who knows how it started or what it was over, but I do remember that the guy had a big pear tree. And what happened was, why don't you shut that? The sound's coming into our studio here. But anyway, so we had a big pear tree, and it hung over into the yard that my father was renting. And my father would go over, and one day he was picking a pear, and the landlord said, "Hey, those are my pears. That's my tree." My father said, "No, I'm paying rent on this. If it's hanging over here, those are my pears." "They are not. Don't touch them. Let go of that branch." And my father said, "This branch?" And about a dozen pears fell on the ground. "You stop that." "Well, which branch did you mean?" "This branch." And he shakes another one. They're all falling on the yard. So that was the kind of relationship that they had. And again, so then when we moved, I remember the night before we moved from there, as I said, I just turned 8 years old. I was going to be going to a new school. And it was only, maybe a mile away. It was still in Lowell, only a mile away. And it was a big, beautiful 10-room house. And I loved it. It not only had a 10-room house, but it had a 2-story barn. And you talk about an 8-year-old boy. I mean, that was like my hangout. When we had friends would come over, would hang out in the barn, would play cowboys, would play cops and robbers, would play everything in that barn. It was it was great. Big, nice backyard. My father built a bench around, a circular bench around a tree. And my father was a pretty handy carpenter. And I never got that from him. So I made sure that Mary Ann had carpentry skills when I married her, right, hon?
You bet.
Anyway, that's my postcard from Lowell. Now, if you want to call for any reason whatsoever, like maybe you know where Chad is, all right? All right, so here's the number. There it is, right there. And that's pretty much most of the numbers on the phone, and if you want to do that, and call on and talk with us and chat with us, do something with us. That's why we have the phone. And you know, here I am going.
Well,
Someone
what took
figured
so
out
long?
Someone figured out the number. I'm superstitious. 2 rings. Okay, go ahead. Hello.
Hello, is this, hello,
Hello.
is this Bill Hoover?
Yes. And who's this, please?
This is Captain Gomez Hernandez from Cuba.
From Goober.
Cuba!
Oh.
Cuba, Cuba.
Oh, Cuba. Yeah. Okay.
Cuba.
Yes.
You know
Yeah.
Shit Carvell?
Oh, Shad Carvell. Yeah, I thought I knew him, but he's supposed to be here, and you know, I don't know what I know about him now.
Sorry, yes, you need to come and pick up this person.
I need to speak up.
No, you need to come and pick up this person. Hey,
Pick
Carvell.
up this. You need to come and pick up this person.
Oh, pick up Chad?
No hable.
Do I have to pick up Chad?
Do you speak Spanish?
Oh, we tell you what.
Do you speak Spanish?
Do me a favor. You seem to be there with Chad. Would you kindly put him on the phone? I have an important message for him.
Yes, but you have to promise that you will make him leave our country.
Oh, I will. Oh, in a hurry. You bet.
Hold one moment.
Okay, thank you. Get him.
Bill, oh my God, Cuba's awesome.
Hey, yeah, Cuba's awesome. I thought you were supposed to.
Amazing!
I thought you were
You
supposed
want
to
me to
be.
leave, Bill?
I thought you were supposed to be here.
I know, but you remember that guy that called back a couple months ago? He's like, if you get to Miami, I can get you to Cuba. I made it to Cuba!
Well, yeah, but should you have not let me know? I mean, you know, I'm waiting for you to come up today.
I was not allowed to use the phone on the speedboat.
Oh, that's too bad. Hey, listen, and I had to eat twice as many eggs as I wanted to. Thanks a lot.
Oh, well, the huevos here are so much better.
Yeah, well, good for you.
I'm learning
Anyway.
Spanish already, Bill.
You know what? Hey, we got, hello? Who's this, please?
Hello? Hello? Is Chad there? Is that you, Chad?
Well, hold on,
Is that you,
Chad.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, Chad, I feel so lucky. You know how long it took to figure out that phone number? Is that some kind of a game? I mean, that's not nice. I gotta be honest, I'm interested in you.
Oh, geez, a dating call.
Oh, it's
I'm
pretty cool.
single.
I can't date anyone. I live in Cuba now.
I've always been single. Nothing against marriage, but, it just didn't come my way. And so anyway, I'm just interested in you because I'll tell you what.
Oh.
People are talking about how good looking you are.
I've heard that.
But I'm
Listen,
interested
the
in
authorities
your
here get
gray
kind of
man.
mad
You
at me.
seem very intelligent and very, what's the word I'm looking for? Philosophical. You're very philosophical.
I think a lot. Yeah, probably
I like
too much.
that in a man.
Yeah, we think a lot of you, too.
Well, anyway, my name is Tish.
Fish.
My last
That's
name is
short for-
Shoebox. Tish Shoebox. That's my name. And so
Wow, that's
I'd
weird.
like to know a little bit about you. I faxed a picture of myself. I didn't have a camera, but I drew it, and that nice Mr. Bill Cooper there, BC, he'll show you the picture I faxed earlier. It's a self-portrait. I hope you like it. It's, it can't be that accurate.
I'm sure it's
I'm not an
great.
artist
The
or
guy just
anything,
handed me a
but,
note. If you don't come get me, they're going to put me in
that's
jail,
kinda
Bill.
what I look like.
You know what? I didn't check my
I
fax
know what you
machine. I
look
got it
like.
on now,
This is
so
not
let's see what this
three-dimension.
is.
But I know
Oh, my
what you look like. So, anyway, I'd like to see if we can make things happen.
Whoa.
We can. Can you send me stuff to a jail?
I'm open to, what kind of date would you like to go on?
One outside of prison.
Do I have to do I have to transport myself to Lowell to go out with you?
No, Havana.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
As I say, I'm really interested in your gray matter. You just come across as, well, I know Bill's there, but you come across like the brains of the operation, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's definitely true. Although I don't know if I'm going to get out of this one.
Really happy that you're taking the time to listen to me, and that's and so anyway, I got an idea
Oh gosh.
for
Yeah.
a swell day.
Yes,
What do you
yes.
think
Let's
of
hear an
this?
idea.
So you say you're in Savannah. Don't they have a
Havana.
carriage rides?
Close enough, it rhymes.
Well,
Yeah.
and this is a cheap date. We don't have to go on one. We can just go down where they load up and pat the horses. But see, it wouldn't cost you anything.
Yeah, they have horses outside the fence here.
I used to live on a farm. I'm a horse padder from way back.
This is a human
that
farm.
tells
No,
you about
no,
me.
they want you to come get me.
And anyway, that would be the start of the day. Now I
Oh,
understand you
just
don't
keep going
drink
on, sweetie. It's fine.
and that's okay with me. I don't have to drink alcohol.
We could probably get some
we
prison
can go
hooch.
we can go to that ice cream shop there and have a nice ice cream drink. How about that? Wouldn't that be a cool
I
day
don't think I'll be
after
getting any
that?
ice cream in prison.
Yeah. Well, that's anyhow.
Thank
I'm
you for
really
laughing at my
looking
humor.
forward to this.
Serious.
So I left my
Amazing.
phone number with my fax there, so you know how to get a hold of me. This
Well,
is just
fortunately,
getting a
Cuba
hold
still
of you
uses fax
once a
machines,
week
so.
on Wednesdays. This is really too tough. Anyhow, I am just so looking forward to it, Chad. I think
I'll
we
try
can
to
make
find
it
out what the
happen.
visiting
Some of
hours
those
are,
other-
Tish.
Well, I'm trying to be polite and not say losers that you went out with. You didn't deserve that. So I'm trying to give you
No, I didn't.
what you
What a
deserve.
kiss up.
Okay? So if you're interested, you got my number. Ha ha.
Thanks,
Bye.
Tish. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bill, he's actually getting out the taser now, Bill.
Yes.
Senor, uno momento, por favor. See, I'm learning Spanish.
That sounds like you need to.
Hey, listen, she did fax her picture over there, and as she said, she didn't have time to take one, but she drew it. I don't know if you're able to watch the show. Oh.
No, afraid not, Bill. No Facebook in Cuba.
Well, when you get out of jail there, I'll save it for you. She did fax her picture, and she's stunning looking. Stunning.
Oh no, Bill, you were my last hope. I want to stay, but they really want to get me to leave, but they won't pay for my deportation.
We can't take up a collection on the air, then Facebook will shut me down forever. If I ask for people for money to get your butt out of wherever it is. Now, you're on a steamboat now?
I got 1 minute, Bill. 1 minute, apparently, and then I'm going to the clink.
Yeah, okay. Hey, well, listen, I can't think of anything that can top that. How about you?
Well, just check it out on YouTube. Postcards from Lowell. And,
This sounded great,
you
by the
can
way.
you can look at a picture of tissue box. Oh, brother.
Tissue box. Yeah, it sounds like a good deal. And actually, you ought to tell the guards, because in the Cuban prisons, if they can get Facebook and they can get postcards from
Great
Lowell.
idea. I
So
don't want
the
to miss
guard,
too while I'm in jail.
if you kiss up to the guard, is what I'm saying, you might take you down to the office and you can watch this with them. So, there's some hope.
Okay, all right. Ow! Got the ball. Heck it, O'Donnell. Ow!
All right, Chad.
Hey, we're going to miss you. Hurry back.
Give us a call when you get back in town.
We still love you. Bye.
Ta-dam. That takes care of that, doesn't it, huh?
Wow. Yeah, you just never know what's going to happen with Chad.
I'm speechless. I have no idea what's going to happen to
You
Chad.
know, this is the way it
or
is.
with Chad, or about Chad, or
For those of you
anything
folks
Chad.
that know Marianne and I, her friends are a bit, and that's her friend Chad.
I'm not even sure I'm on camera, but I'll squidgle in a little bit.
It's squidgling.
Yeah.
So anyway, your friend Chad. Oh Lord, we love him. How could you help it? So he's in Cuba because he went on
He's
the
in
date
Cuba.
with
Yeah.
Cuba. Well,
Yeah.
Cuba to me.
You can Americanize it and say Cuba.
I am. Excuse me. Not being a Cuban, I'll Americanize it. Cuba. He's in Cuba. Cuban it up. What a guy. So
Well,
I'm sure he'll have an interesting story if he's out next week, out of the slammer. And I don't want you hawking your jewelry to get him out.
Me?
No, I don't want you to do
You
that.
know me better than that.
I don't want you hawking my jewelry.
I come from the Boston area. You know, we're known to be thrifty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so do I.
It's a nice word.
So do I, and it's a
Cheap.
battle. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm not thrifty, so you are. That's the balance.
I love the story about the pear trees.
That was a true
And
story.
I can see your father doing that.
Yeah. Oh, what? These pears? Thump, 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 thump.
I can see him doing it.
And I did see him doing that. I just
Yeah.
remember being out in the yard playing, and I said, oh no, here comes another argument with Abe. Guy's name was Abe, and my dad.
Yeah.
And that was, I knew it was coming up. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm just there. I just thought it was pretty brazen of my dear old dad to do that. That was terrific.
It was interesting because as long as we've known one another, there are some of those stories that I've never heard.
Yeah.
I think I may have heard this one once before, but knowing your father, that's exactly how I pictured him doing it.
Yeah. Again, it was, all he wanted was one pair. He would have settled for one pair.
Right.
Again, if you're a landlord, and I've been a landlord, and Marianne and I have been landlord, and if you don't treat if they're paying their rent and keeping the place decent,
Yeah.
why would you give them a bad time? Have a pair, sure, have a few built. Yeah, have two, have three. You know what? Yeah, you get some kids, grab four of them.
Yeah.
That's all. He had a whole tree full. And probably half of them ended up on the ground and the bees ate them. So, it was just one of those just to be mean kind of things.
Well, your father was such a giving person. I mean, he shared everything.
Yeah.
And he loved kids, and he loved treating the kids to something special. And so I'm thinking that someone who's stingy with anything, even pears on a tree, it just rubbed him the wrong way.
And I want to give you a finish to the story. After we moved to the other house, maybe a year later, my mother met someone who knew his wife, Abe's wife.
Uh-huh.
And she told my mother's friend, who told my mother, that after the Coopers moved out of there, we thought the house would be a wreck because we knew how much Mr. Cooper didn't like my husband. We thought they'd trashed the house.
Yeah.
She said it was spotlessly clean.
Yeah.
Everything was in order.
That was your mother.
And my mother said, yeah, because remember, and I rented a lot of apartments before I finally bought a place. She says, that is your signature. You leave that house in decent shape always. Clean it and before you move out of any apartment. That's your signature. And if your signature's not worth anything, neither are you.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like, what are you giving good people a bad time for? Don't. And again, if you're a tenant, take care of someone else's property. If you're a landlord, take care of your tenant if they're taking care of your property and doing the right thing. And on that note, we'll say thank you so much for watching Postcards from Lowell. And Mac, thanks for your help. Chad, thanks for calling in from Cuba. Wow, that's the first Cuba call we've had. And hope we can raise a little something.
Hope we
to
see
get you
your
out of there.
sorry face again. Huh?
And you better come back with some Cuban cigars, pal, because you know I like those bad boys.
Yeah.
Anyway, love you folks. Thanks for watching. Every Wednesday, 1 o'clock, and on YouTube, if you go to postcardsfromlowell.com, it'll bring you right there, and a bunch of our old shows are on that. Binge it. Love you. Take care.
Bye, everybody. Carol
Well,
Cooper.
before we go, we have some friends in New Hampshire that are watching.
Oh, Debbie and Conrad, we'd like to say hi to you. They watch us on YouTube.
They watch us so much that they actually have a Postcards from Lowell t-shirt that Conrad is so proud of.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to a couple of people.
Oh, please do.
Carol Cooper.
Hey,
Carol. And Debbie Bartolomucci. She's watching. Deborah Ann.
Deborah, look at the tan, huh? Yeah, come in there.
Roger Martin is watching.
Hey, Roger, I ain't seen you in years. I hope you're doing good.
Joan Cooper Lanza.
Joan, we know Joan.
Barbara
Thanks
Griffin. That's Barbara Griffin Scobie, but it's Barbara Griffin.
That's our pal, Barbara.
That's Barbara.
How you doing?
Yes.
How's Charlie?
She says, hey, Bill and Mac. How's Charlie? Kiss up.
Kiss up. other hellos there?
And Deborah said, hi, Bill, and hi, BC and Mac.
Yay.
So
And
everybody,
hi, Tony.
thank you for watching. Hi to you, Debbie, and say hi to Tony, and Barbara, say hi to Charlie, and Carol, we love you, and everyone who's watching, and Roger Martin, a new name, and I hope a new face.
He's
and
a
come
biker. He's a fellow biker.
well, come and watch us again.
He's got a big old hog.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
All right, everybody, have a good week. Stay safe.
Love you.
And we'll see you all next time. Same place, same time.
Signing off.